most of the time, most of the new businesses in the first year or second year, I think that's the time when they fail and they stop, and they have negative emotions or they have more challenges. Once they have enough stories to tell and enough customers or clients to share, that's why it gets more positive and outcome. So with in your own experience, how was your first year, or how did you overcome that, or how what were the new challenges that you faced when you started your business with the Van project?
For me, I was still working part-time and running the business part-time because it wasn't able to sustain me. And that's a really important thing, is almost going like, I watch people take the plunge and jump all the way in, and they put their families at risk and other things. And it's actually going, well, how do you do something? If you've got a really great employer who gets it, who understands it, who actually cares about you, hey, can I have an afternoon a week just to try something? And then you can build over time, which I had that opportunity, and that was really helpful to actually have someone who goes, I'm not going to be here forever, but I'm going to help you out while I can because I'm going to go start this. And they were like, great, go and start it. We'll give you a bit of time. So I think that was a really great thing. I think the other one that I probably really strongly suggest is trying to find, whether it's one person or a couple of other people, like just get a couple of people around you, because we all go through ups and downs. And sometimes the worst part is that we're in the down and we can't get ourselves out when other people around us go, actually, that was amazing what you just did there. Or we go through this, how do we help each other out so you can support each other? I got a friend of mine who I'll be chatting to on the way back, and we'll be just throwing stuff around because we do that in life. And that stuff's really, really important. So if you've got one person you're checking once a month with, or just a group of people, you go and have a meal once a month or something like that, and just get a couple of people around you, because it will be hard. Someone gives you a bad review and you take it personally, because that's what we do, when often it's probably their problem more than yours. But though you need that group of people around you to help, that's a really big one. I also think, remember what's the problem you're trying to solve at the end of the day, and what are you trying to do to help people? Because often those stories are the things that motivate you. Like, that's the stuff that gets your heart beating fast when you're going, this is really exciting, this is amazing. I'm sure every person you put into a home is an amazing thing. But we've got to tell those stories more. We often look at our numbers and we go, did I make enough money on this? And it's like, well, are we making enough money to cover costs? But the other thing is, have I actually done what I love to do and I'm passionate about and I want to see? And we measure what matters, but for some reason we always just come back to the numbers when there's so much more that we do as well. And so getting stories, getting feedback, hearing what your customers are saying, asking them, picking up the phone and going, hey, how's it going? The Shift Lab, Social Impact Incubators, our round 4 finished 12 months ago. And I've got them all locked in for half an hour conversations, because I want to go, how have you been in the last 12 months? And we're looking at collecting some data, but I just want to hear their stories and to remind me, hey, I spent 14 weeks in a room with you. Where are you going now? And those stories make me go, that's really exciting. Like, it's taken me 12 months to get that far, but like, that's why we do it. So try and find those things that remind you this is why, because when you get down in those points, and I've been through 2 mental health plans, running businesses, and it's hard, but they're the things that you remember. That's why I get out of bed to do this stuff. And try and gather those stories and pull that back together. And they make great case studies and testimonials for marketing, but it reminds you this is why it's important.